Well, hello there, everyone. It's Liam Catterson here. It's episode number 10 of season 7 of the Vampire Diaries. Coming up to the, I think, halfway mark for this season. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be very interesting to see what is going to happen because David and Stefan are going to live through their own hells. So that's going to be great. It's going to be a very interesting episode, definitely, but yeah, not what both Damon and Stefan need, with Julian standing tall, basically. So, yeah, how they're going to, break out of their hell remains to be seen. But, like I said, it should be a very interesting episode. I did remark about how this concept is, it can be very, very intriguing to build upon. Yeah, we're about to, I guess, embark on that journey. So, with that said, Vampire Diaries, episode 10, season 7, let's go.
Did you have a nice nap?
Oh, shit! Oh, Julian did say, I hope she's there.
Mother?
Oh, heck.
They tell us to only send good news, but I cannot. The days grow darker in Mystic Falls, and my heart darker still. Valerie left and never came back. Father drinks himself to sleep nightly.
It's like that crumb of comfort for Stefan.
I find myself unable.
The only bit of comfort he could have is like pouring his heart out to Damon.
How grand. I cannot wait to see my girl Olive.
I don't think...
Peach. You have a sweetheart?
No,
Damon?
She's a real Olive.
No, but I have to see my brother.
I'm terrible.
Damon, are you certain about this? I only enlisted to please my father. Well, then how can he be fine with rounding up men just like you? It's not my fault they deserted Henry. They made their beds. Oh. But now they're our ticket home.
Oh. Kind of what he said to Lily in a sense, right?
I'm sure you're not one of those families hiding munitions from the war effort, but orders being what they are, it is my duty to check.
I'm worried this is going to go in a real dark direction.
I want to go home too.
Oh, shit! Oh, man, this is messy. This is exactly how it went down in my head.
Please.
It got worse.
Responsibility for the incident?
What do you mean?
You and Henry covered it up and never spoke of it again.
This never happened. We don't speak of this shit. Well,
this isn't about remorse, Damon. It's about punishment.
shit.
Damon?
Oh, hello?
Like I just lived a day in the life. Of young Damon's avatar.
A day.
Wait, how long has it been?
Damon, you've been dead for 3 months.
What the fuck?
Successfully find Julian's spirit in that stone, and I did it solo.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's insane.
It's not that I was expecting a parade.
What about Stefan? Because,
magic just to pull you out.
I don't care, Bonnie. Now.
he was racing home to Stefan in his hell, and now he's trying to bring Stefan home right now. From his hell.
Did you store him in the closet?
He was just in here.
Well, he's not now.
Oh, for crying out loud.
How do you not... Is he getting enough juice?
I guess we could find out.
Bonnie, you've
That's
been
a bit risky.
every day for the last few months.
Every day for the last few...
Surveillance tapes first.
You and who?
Bloody hell!
Know what you've just been through or what it's like in that thing. But the longer that you are trapped, the more your humanity gets stripped away.
Well, here I am, all full of emotions. The question is, why isn't my brother?
Because we figured if you were gone too long, you would come back, devoid of humanity, hell-bent on killing Bonnie to revive Elena.
Oh, shit.
Bonnie?
Damon, you're alive. You know, I was half expecting the,
And you're still alive,
pregnant blonde.
despite the 3 months.
Well, you're just gonna...
I saw your mother.
Ooh. And let me guess.
Every day. For over a century, I watched her die.
Alright, I can see where this is gonna go. It still doesn't justify shit when it comes to him coercing Lily to kill herself, basically. I'm still holding that against him. I still think he was the one that pushed the buttons, if anything. But I can see where it's gonna go, that especially with Damon's story as well, in terms of you know, there isn't a chance, there isn't a chance in hell, quite literally, that I would, you know, want to take back what I said a couple of episodes ago, right? This might be a thing to change his mind and all of that, because even Julian said, I killed her every day and all that shit, and then you can see where it's gonna go, that he embraced her. So... But, at the same time, like I said, he was the one that basically provoked her into killing herself.
Pain naturally and willfully pushing me.
Wait, is he still in hell?
Stop.
David.
Oh, shit!
Yes.
Oh, that is genius!
Pain is real. Feeling is real.
They played me like damn fiddles. Very rude, by the way.
Good day, ma'am. Could you spare some dinner for 2 hungry soldiers? And before you say no, I'd like to remind you that quartering is the law in these parts. I also love pie.
All right, Dean.
Simply going to take these men to our camp, and that is that.
They're not gonna let... Oh, there we go. Oh, shit! Yeah. Like, Damon had a good plan in mind, except for the part where he just said the plan out loud.
Spoiler alert. While you were working on me, Julian stole Stefan's body. I'm gonna go get it back.
That won't be necessary.
Ah! What the hell?
You're not supposed
Hey,
to be here.
this didn't happen in the original run.
you say
You're not real. Sorry, brother. Gotta hit the reset button.
We're gonna do the redo. I got you, babe.
Get your gun.
Or heat of the moment.
The stone is hiding his spirit.
Well, maybe you should take a break. All right,
So
you've been
they
trying
got
all day.
Stefan
She can't.
first.
The longer he stays in there, the more damaged he'll be when he gets out.
And whose fault is that? You of all people don't get to lecture me.
Oh shit.
Okay.
There's a sliver of hope that you can actually get out on your own.
How come we
Yeah.
had no trouble reuniting your soul with your body?
Because eventually I submitted to the kind of suffering that just breaks you. Knowing Damon, he'll do anything he can to avoid that kind of pain.
And self-loathing. Do you know the one person in the world that I wanted to talk to? My brother.
That has to be the solution to this hell puzzle, too. We find a way to get to Stefan, and we stop reliving
it's
this
gonna
day
reset,
over
surely.
And over and over. One at a time. Arms raised. Okay.
For God's sake. It was the heat of the moment.
You've been out a long time.
Rise and shine, Damon!
One at a time. Arms raised.
What else did they have?
Damn it.
Are you kidding me? Oh my God.
I'm really starting to hate you three.
A long time.
And if you bring the deserters back to me, then you shall have your leave, Salvador.
Does the offer still stand if I bring them back dead?
Just throw that out there, because I'm sick of dying. For some reason, I thought he was gonna, like, he walked in that way, but he was gonna come back here. Like, he'll always return to the house.
No way.
hell is everybody?
Keep your voice down. I can see them coming in the distance.
Them?
Who?
Oh, because he pissed off a bunch of
Confederates
people.
are hunting deserters.
Yeah.
They will kill you.
Yeah.
You need to hide in the cellar.
If it isn't the light at the end of the tunnel.
Pretty dark tunnel, this little slaughterhouse.
But
I can see why
this
you never
isn't.
told me about it.
I was trying to protect your fragile emotions, Stefan.
Oh.
Is Elena's influence on you so weak that you can't tell right from wrong without her holding your hand?
Oh.
Oof.
Big yikes.
It's gonna be a long century, brother. You know, I wonder if she'll even recognize you when she wakes up.
Yeah. Will she still want to be with this Damon once she finds out everything?
What?
Holy shit.
My mother.
Well, it's too late.
Damn. The fact that he was just coated in blood as well, in terms of, obviously, what Stefan just mentioned about blood on his hands, all that shit.
This isn't real.
That felt pretty real, right?
Feeling is real.
To leave your husband because you got sick and left us. Because you never came back.
When she died, that's it though.
I wanted to tell you in 3 times. I ruined it.
Oh my.
Oh,
My sweet
Damon.
There's still time. Tell me. Tell me what you want to say.
Closure. This is his moment
Tell
of
me.
closure. 3rd time's the charm.
Give me a chance to let you love me. Okay.
Oh. He's at that final stage, hasn't he? The acceptance, right?
One more time. Send me back. I know what to do now.
Damon, it's not real.
I know it's not real. None of this is real.
Oh, no, no, this is real. This is real. This is real. Jeez. Oh my god.
This isn't real. This isn't real.
Oh my god. There's that moment. No! What the fuck? Hey! What the fuck? You can't end like that! That's illegal! What the fuck? I was expecting, like... I wasn't anticipating it, like Damon going berserk for real, and then that being the ending of the episode. No, hell no. That's shit. No. Oh my god, it's fucked. And it was getting really emotional when he was like, I need to go back and all of that. And then he just goes ballistic on everyone. Especially with the fact that 2 times before, he woke up and all of that. And, well, we don't even know if it's just 2 times, really. If you want to consider the fact that, how many times did he, chase after that deserter? How many times did he go back to that house and all of that? So, yeah. Yeah. Holy shit. I mean, to be fair, it's not like all these characters are dead and all of that, but there is the inclination. Like, I don't know. There could be that idea that he's still in hell. So, I don't know. I just think it's pretty rude that they just ended like that, where he just goes berserk and he's like, this isn't real, right? No, the joke's over. This isn't real. Yo. It will be very interesting to see if this is legit or not. It does seem legit, doesn't it? But of course, we have to keep into account the flash forwards 3 years from now. we know all of these characters pretty much survive. So, as I've mentioned before, when it comes to just speculating about the time skip, I don't envision that there will be any alterations to the timeline. I feel like this is more grounded. And, this is actually going to happen. There are going to be no alternative timelines. It's not part of some multiverse shit. It's legit. So, yeah, but even so, like Damon cleaned house, that would be a pretty massive way to deal with things, I would say, if that was legit. So, yeah, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, that episode flew by, to be fair, but I guess, when you're dealing with time loops and all of that, I do feel like there is a sense of time flying by for me, because, time loops are a very interesting concept to deal with, and especially if you pinpoint them as a device of hell, I would say. It does seem it is a pretty interesting dilemma, especially with Damon trying to break out of the prison and not being able to do so. I was, not gonna lie, I was absolutely surprised. I know Damon and his issues take a massive importance in terms of, like, especially when it comes to Lily and all of that, but still, I was kind of it does seem a bit weird, doesn't it? Because there is still weight for what Stefan had to say in regards to how broken he was and all of that, but still, it does feel a bit that, okay, well, we had Nora basically stab Stefan in the back, not literally, of course, but yeah, she put Stefan on a timeout, and I thought, okay, well, we're gonna see both brothers deal with their experiences in some capacity. And whereas we still did with Stefan, it wasn't as it was like a reference of the past, really. It happened off screen and all of that. Whereas with Stefan, with Damon, should I say, he's dealing with things on screen and all of that, as we know. So, yeah. But I can't really complain too much. Because of the fact that it was really well done, and I think Ian's performance really shone through. Like, especially, of course, towards the end of things when he did confront Lily, and it did seem like we were making progress. But of course, you think back to that ending, and you think, okay, I don't know if this is, I don't know if this is still a place of hell or what, because of course he had to what happened in some of the events that we've seen was, of course, he would see. I don't know if it's like a two-parter in terms of, obviously this episode, I guess, is a two-parter, but I don't know if in terms of dealing with his demons and all of that, I don't know if it's a two-parter kind of event, like, where he has to confront both his days when he was a Confederate and what's happened, the present as well. So, yeah, but yeah, it's again, you just don't think that they're all dead because of the flash forward. So yeah, but it was just very, very interesting to go through this episode and to go through the whole, supernatural mystery spot moment. Groundhog Day, I've just recently watched that, of course, on Patreon. Yeah, the whole time loop event. So yeah. And of course, how that led to the deserter, and how there were many occasions where it just all fell apart. So, and even from the very get-go, you kind of expected things to just fall apart completely when it came to Damon and him dealing with that deserter and that family that was harboring him. So yeah, but yeah, it was really, really great to see how it all played out, because it was an intrigue to see how things would pan out for this hell landscape, and especially with how tragic the whole circumstance was, with that deserter, with what happened. It just really works well. So, as well as how it ties into Lily. Although, of course, with Lily, it is a bit subjective, of course, in terms of dealing with her whole situation, and where you have Damon tell Lily that he wanted her. So, yeah. Because, I mean, obviously, when it comes to Lily, it is a bit of an iffy subject, isn't it, in terms of the dynamic between her and her boys, really? Because, I mean, yeah, you can even sense from what Damon said when it came to, oh, you've deserted us, all these times and all of that. So, yeah. And even so, in the present, when she completely abandoned Stefan and Damon, like as if they weren't her boys anymore, that could give Damon incentive to just absolutely hate on Lily, no matter what. So yeah. But I guess you could really do this whole, deep down he is, like this wounded boy and all that shit. So, because that's it though. I mean, this whole thing is about, really about trying to, I guess, get Damon on board really when it comes to, not living in that regret, being able to say goodbye to Lily. So yeah. And it can be very, very heartbreaking in terms of going through this journey and having Damon come. It kind of feels like acceptance, doesn't it? In terms of 5 stages of grief and all that. So yeah, but it kind of does in terms of having that acceptance of Lily. So again, I don't know how it would resonate with people and how it resonates with me, because again, I do recall Lily saying, with the likes, with moments like, where she just, doesn't regard Stefan and Damon as her boys anymore, and that her family, her new family takes precedence. So yeah, because, like I said, I don't know how to feel, but it makes, it is just very interesting with what Damon had to say about Lily just abandoning and all of that. So, yeah. So, yeah. And not just that, though, but I think with Damon's guilt and all of that, Lily does work as a great representation as well, because, I mean, that's the old... I know there are always that there is often the case in terms of you don't want if your parent is dying or vice versa, you don't want any kind of ugly memory to be the last thing that they remember as they die. So yeah, but that's it though. They can be great like Stefan was as well. When he was hounding, when he had the Elena name drop and all of that, they work really well in terms of representations, in terms of Damon's mentality, whilst also offering these subjects he has to tackle and all of that. So yeah, it's not just, of course, confronting Lily at the end, but of course, what would Elena think? Really. So yeah. But yeah, I mean, it will be very, very it will be very, very interesting to go into that next episode, because again, that was just a wild ending. Again, the episode went by so fast that when the ending card came up, that took me by surprise because, yeah. And again, I was expecting something to roll on from Damon absolutely going berserk. And then that just happens and I'm like, no, that's bullshit. So, yeah. But, yeah, I mean, it was just very, very interesting to see how things went by in terms of, you know, Damon and Henry, I think his name was, you know, how things kind of altered through each, I guess, loop and all of that with them going to the house and whatnot, and then ultimately Damon, you know, he did feel like guilt of what happened at that house. So, yeah. And there was a lot of pain going on in terms of, you know, why he enlisted and why he took on this job as well, because he wanted to get to Stefan. And then obviously later on, the hatred to Lily because you left us. So, yeah. But of course, Damon has in the past acted really, really rash at times, I would say. So this is an accountability check really for Damon. Yeah. But it works really, really well with the stone and all of that. And, you know, how Damon he can try to run from guilt all he wants, but deep down, that's not how it works. You gotta face that guilt. You gotta confront it, no matter how scary it is. It's something that you've got to deal with. So, yeah. But yeah, like I said, I mean, it was just really, really well acted in terms of Ian's performance, I would say. So, yeah. Like, especially towards the end, like, I even got teary-eyed with his confrontation with Lily. So, yeah. But, yeah, I mean, it's going to be very interesting to see where things are going to go in the next episode, because, again, that was just a really, really, that was just a really eye-opening moment in terms of, like, oh, shit. You just, like, is this, like, we're under the assumption this is legit because Damon managed to air out those emotions to Lily. So, you know, we think, okay, well, this is, as well as the fact that we already have notion that Stefan was awake and they did leave Damon till last and all of that. So, yeah. Because I think they chose for a little bit of a little bit more clarity on the thing when we were in the real deal in terms of the real events. And I think those were the only moments, wasn't it? Well, that we know of. You know, ending is obviously debatable until we do reach that next episode. But again, it seemed like Stefan had to tap out, really. So, yeah. But we'll just have to wait and see if things do reset themselves for Damon, because otherwise, yikes, right? Oh boy. But yeah, really good stuff in terms of pushing Damon, especially getting that vulnerable side of him. So yeah, but it was a really, really interesting episode. Like I said, time loops, you know, my jam really. So yeah, but yeah, good stuff. So I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!